Green flag at the back. Okay, let's wait for those lights. We were on the point of going last time. This time it's for real. The lights are in. The lights are on. The lights are off. Can Hawkswell get it off the line? Kirby has. Peach has. Peach is up the inside of Kirby already. The number 4 outfit. There's Andy Peach. Is he going for the lead here? No. Sweeping. There's George Holden. Peach is in second. But Craig Hawkswell has got it. 89. Craig Hawkswell. Look at the rest of the pack fighting their way through. I said it would be busy, didn't I? Simon Robinson, 19 there as well. There's Rupert Archer. But I'm going to call Craig Hawkswell a veteran. He's been around a long time, as indeed as the number 4 man chasing him, Andy Peach and Ken Edwards. George Holden senses a bit of a result here. The 93 outfit going through into the lead. In imperious style goes George Holden and Oscar Lawrence. The rest of them swarming over. 10 outfits out there, but it looks pretty busy, doesn't it? 93 then, Holden Lawrence on the Kawasaki. There's Sam and Tom Christie, 34, second in race 1. Lewis Blackstock is going with them, the red outfit, the 95 outfit you saw stranded on the grass. They're looking right, left, all over the place, but now we've got 3 guys quick in the front. There, Lewis Nicol, right behind him. We've got Simon Robinson, number 19, on the left, on the inside of Lewis Nicol, forcing his way through. Who's going to give here? What's all that was push and shove through there? Simon Robinson meant business, and he made it stick. Goodness me. No quarter asked, none given. Christie's, Blackstock, Robinson, Nicol, Peach. Phil Bell is there. There's Craig Hawkswell from that pole position start. A magnificent effort on the opening lap from him. Fair play. Lewis Nicol, he said he needed to race in this championship more to learn the track craft, learn the experience. Well, he had a bit of a lesson there, didn't he? He tried to hold back Simon Robinson, but Robinson wasn't having any of it. Robinson passengered by Stuart Clark, former passenger to Steve Kershaw, who also was in Hungary this weekend, and they won the British Championship together in 2018. Sam and Tom Christie. The 3, oh, what a magnificent move! Threw it in sideways, up the inside of George Holden. That young man got a lesson as well. Oh, goodness me. Sidecar wheel popping up over the curb. Look at Blackstock. Blackstock then has got a 13 point advantage, the man in red, so he will pull back a lot of those points. Sam Christie, here comes George Holden again, popping out on the inside of the hairpin. Blackstock then going through, shoving wide. Now, this is great stuff at the front. Simon Robinson is going with them, so we've certainly got a 3-man freight train at the front. Let's see what happened here, over the curb. George Holden looking fantastic here, but through. Just chucked it in sideways, the Christie brothers. And that was as clean as that. There wasn't a bit of contact at that point. That was a lovely, lovely move. Back wheel went in. Oh, terrific. Look at these 3 getting away. Simon Robinson, Stuart Clark, 19, not giving up. Their bike handling much better this time. In the sunshine here at Knockhill, this wonderful Knockhill circuit where the sidecar following is very strong indeed. They love their sidecars here. They've got a strong national championship. And Phil Bell, who is currently in 6th place, is leading that championship, trailing the man who is second to him in Lewis Nicol. But back here then, in the Molson Group British Championship, we've got a race at the front in the 2 main championship contenders. And Sam and Tom Christie are on a mission here. You can tell the determination on the number 34 white outfit. They're throwing everything at this. I just want to say that in yesterday's race, Blackstock did a 52.6. And that was only 0.7 of Todd Ellis's lap record. So these guys are on it, there's no doubt about it. The best we've got is a 52.7 from him this time, so we know what he's capable of. 95 outfit I'm talking about, and he has come from row 4. Both these crews at the front have come from row 4, bear that in mind. George Holden in another podium position here. He and Oscar Lawrence had their first podium yesterday. Is it going to be podium number 2 today? It's certainly looking like it, unless Simon Robinson and Stuart Clark can dig something out of the woodwork. Great racing between these two, and we're on lap 6 of 14. 5 done. Almost at the halfway distance, Blackstock. And I can tell you, Christie is not going to be an easy man to pass. He's had a lot of World Championship experience, a lot of British Championship experience. The three brothers build these outfits. They live and breathe sidecars. The conversation around the breakfast table will only be about one thing, and through goes Blackstock. Now Christie, I think Christie will move out and he'll have a good look at Duffer's Dip. Great battle between these two. He's got to get out of the slipstream on the run down to Duffus, and here he goes. He's got to go in hot. He's got to go in hot to make it work, but it wasn't hot enough. Goodness me. Blackstock and Rosny then, now in control at the front. A 52.5. So that is better than they did yesterday. 1/10, and you can see how they're moving through. That is incredible. Up 7 places in the laps covered. Really, really good stuff. And most of that work was done in the first 3 laps, because the second few laps they've been stuck behind Christie, but now they're not. 3rd place, Holden and Lawrence. Robinson coming, then it's Phil and Carl Bell. And I can tell you that Lewis Nicol has dropped back behind Andy Peach. So Lewis Nicol now in 7th, Andy Peach number 4, there he is on the life safety Yamaha with Ken Edwards doing the business for him, has moved up into 6th place. 7th yesterday, 6th place today. 5th yesterday, I beg your pardon, 5th, so can he go one better? In order to do that, he's got to nail Phil and Carl Bell, and they are some way up the road, about 3 seconds ahead of this pair. Young Lewis Nicol then, his father Craig Nicol proudly carried the 88 in all his racing career here in Scotland, very much a force in his day, and this youngster learning his craft, both youngsters. Oscar Lawrence, the son of Rick Lawrence, who passengered Roger Lovelock to British Championship success, and is here in this Knockhill paddock. Oscar went karting first of all to learn his track craft, and now he's taken to the role of passenger with great aplomb. Oh, up popped the wheel. And that's a quick change of direction, but a quick right turn throws it back down again. Andy Peach looking good, had a clutch slip in the first race. He had plenty of power, but he couldn't get it transmitted to the rear wheel. Well, it looks as though everything's working well. Back at the front, Blackstock and Rosny and the Christie boys on lap 9 of 14. 5 to go. Over the line they go on lap 10. So, Blackstock and Rosny in a 25-point position, which will move them to 90 points, and the Christies in a 20-point position won't be happy with relinquishing the lead, I can tell you that, because they would desperately have wanted to claw back a few points on the crew in front of them. Now, when we come back to Dornington Park at the next round, Todd Ellis and Emmanuel Clement will be back from World Championship duty. Remember, this crew started on the 4th row. They charged through, and when they got up inside the Christies, it was a good, positive move. Sliding up the inside at the hairpin, keeping it tight, and that's exactly how they did it. I thought the Christies might have the wider line, the momentum to sling back, but that was the overtaking move. Once in front, Blackstock and Rosny did not look back. Christies staying with them, but the gap now almost a second. It will be a full second over the line, I think, next time. Using all the track and more, not touching the green. And I doubt very much if our charitable race director would exercise a long lap penalty at this late stage in a Knockhill weekend, which has been an absolutely glorious weekend. Blackstock, Rosny and the Christies. Let's have a look. Waiting for George Holden, Oscar Lawrence to come over the top. Here they come. 93 crew on target for another podium. Best lap of 53.2 from this crew. So just a little bit off the pace. There's more to come from them though. These are young men getting it all together, learning to race at top level, out of the chicane, flicking it left and right, and then heading down towards Clark. Around we go, and away up the straight. Used to be called Railway Straight, or Hislop Straight, whatever you like. Hawkswell and Taylor about to lose a lap to the 95 Blackstock crew. So the has-beens boys will be overwhelmed in a minute by the Express Tyres Yamaha of Lewis Blackstock and Paddy Rosny. Still in 6th place, Andy Peach, Ken Edwards. Bell in 5th, holding very well. I just crossed my fingers that Carl Bell can maintain this pace. He had severe arm pump last time out. Hawkswell and Taylor possibly unaware, there might not be blue flags down there, unaware the leaders were coming, and they're going to have to do it the hard way. There's the blue flag. There's the blue flag. Here they go, up the inside. Derek Taylor looking very wisely to see which side they were going. And another one ahead of them. Christie's coming up next to get past Craig Hawkswell. 4th place for Simon Robinson and Stuart Clark, but a good way down the road. There they are, the number 19 crew. But a better ride for them this time. At least they're bringing it home to a 13-point position. Lewis Nichols still in 7th. 4th place going through then, Robinson and Clark. Final lap then. That's smoke coming from the rear wheel, so that looks like a flat rear tyre, and it is. That's their race over, not another retirement for them. So everybody else goes up the place behind them. On the final lap then, here we go, checkered flag for Blackstock and Rosny, 2nd for the Christies. Here they come, 3rd place, 93. Another podium for George Holden and Oscar Lawrence. And there they have it, victory. Brilliant stuff. Blackstock and Rosny, from a heart-stopping moment by the side of the grid when the bike didn't even want to go, have salvaged out of the jaws of disaster a win. So what a disappointing thing to happen to Simon Robinson, to get a rear wheel puncture on the final lap. Something of a heartbreaking one-off appearance for Stuart Clark. But there, victory again, and the championship lead extended to 18 points over the Christies for Blackstock and Rosny. Phil Bell then in 4th, Phil and Carl Bell in 4th, Andy Peach 5th place again, so double 5th for them. Nicol and Gibbon up to 6th. Everybody profited from Simon Robinson's misfortune. Just have a look. This is when we first saw the back end sliding out, and the reason it slid out is that the rear tyre had gone, and you can see it there, the rim almost on the tarmac. Stuart about to get his puncture outfit out, but it's too late. On the last lap, nothing you can do about it. It's game over. That will be recovered. You could not believe it, could you? A rueful Simon Robinson, and let's have confirmation of that. Well, the early stages were really exciting. 2.4 seconds the gap that Blackstock beat Christie by. Holden, another podium, so that's the same podium as yesterday. Bell, Peach, Nicol. Good to see Phil and Carl Bell finish, and in 4th place is a bonus. Rupert Archer, Phil Hyde down there, and credited with a position, 1 lap adrift. Robinson, Kirby's and Hawkswell, well, we saw them. Finals for you. Where's the has-beens? Well, my rudimentary mathematics say it should be an 18-point gap, and yes, it is indeed. Blackstock, Christie, Ellis will be back to play with every chance of picking up 50, so that could be very interesting, dipping in and dipping out. Holden, Kirby, Peach in 6th place on 34. Even Hawkswell and Taylor doing well, but George Holden moves into 4th with a double podium here.